Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Kind of a little bit aggravated myself because shout out to Dave 1503 made me a feed me thumbnail. Thanksgiving in the pen. And I had a video ready to go. I had some cool stories about this dude named Jan and some other things that happened. Shout out to Green Eyed Gemini on deck. But I think I need to clean this so time. Hold up real quick. Where's my cleaner? Where's my little cleaner at? Dave made me the thumbnail. And I didn't do it, and now I'm thinking, bro, can I do a Thanksgiving video? 5 days after Thanksgiving? I mean, how late is that? Like a video like, Thanksgiving, prison. 5 days after Thanksgiving? I mean, if I could do a Friday Night Live on Saturday, why the heck not? If I could part my hair in the middle, like this, and get away with it, why the heck not, huh? What's up, Cold 316? Every time I see Cold 316, you know what I think of? This right here. Check it out, dog. I air guitar with it. I haven't played much guitar lately because I lost my E string, my top string, and then I tuned it all down to D, and it just hasn't been as fun, man. There's Derek, Vice President. I know where I'm going with this live right here. I do know what we're going to talk about. It's just not like a zoop. Whoa, so we're here, gathered. I know what I'm going to say. But, shout out to Derek, Vice President. He made it. Dude, good looking out in the car. Homeboy showed me so much love. You know what I've been able to do? I've been able to take my mom to a couple of her doctor's appointments. My mom lives like a good 40 minutes, 40 miles away. And that doesn't seem like much, but does if you're on the shovel legs, dude. I'm on my way, Mom. And I'm walking there, like hitchhiking. But then I just seen that 10-part series on Dahmer. And I'm like, no way, I'm not hitchhiking. Hey, we'll come by the pad. I got some construction work for you. Here, have a sip. Wildcard the Dragon, what's up, homeboy? What's up, bro? That's a good friend of mine. I feel bad because I used to have his CDs up on my wall, but a lot of my art wall got thrown away. I was going to move out one day, and the Wicked Witch of the West came through and grabbed all my stuff and just like whatnot. So then I came back and didn't have it. Maybe he'll send me another one. You guys should check out Wildcard the Dragon, though, on YouTube. He has fire music. So, what's up, Chris from Texas? But I was going to say about the car, man. About the car. Now that I have a car and I've had it for years, you know what I'm like struggling with? Car keys. What have you guys been doing all these years? That's like a stress I haven't had to deal with. Car keys, bro. That's a burden. Because you come home and like, what do you do with them? Where do you put them at? Do you put them in the same spot every time? Because I always think I lost them. I'm constantly thinking I lost the damn things. What's up, JJ? Yes, you caught one. Right on. A lot of you guys are catching them, homie. Maybe I should hit up Saturday more often. Hope you guys all had a good Thanksgiving. And yeah, dude, like the car keys, I'm like, man, I always lose them. And if they're not lost, I'm scared thinking I'm going to lose them. And speaking of car keys, did you guys see, get a spare key? I should. Then I'd lose them both. Then I'd lose one. I think someone had it. But, bro, did you guys see the high-speed chase? There's a channel called Donut Operator. I seen it on there. He actually took the high-speed chase from somewhere else. He kept berating himself the whole video like, damn, I should have reacted to this live. I didn't know it was live because he was trying to react to it, but day ain't $1 short because it already been played. I didn't care about all that reacting gnarly stuff. I just wanted to watch it. What up, Chrysler Technician? He's the homie. I feel bad sometimes. Tommy White, I don't see what's going on in the comments so much. So I get caught up and telling you guys. You know me, I'll forget if I go tell you guys something. And then my eyes start looking at this, dude. Whatever I was thinking is gone, bro. So I have to pick one or the other. Just like the homie Taco. That's the homie right there. He gave me this shirt. Let me see if I can find it real fast. I don't know if I can find it. Maybe not. You know why? Because a lot of my black shirts are inside out. No, I can't find it, dude. Yeah, I did. I found it. Bam. What's up, dog? This came from Taco, homeboy. We made a trade. I do that. If you see me wearing a shirt in the video, and you're like, Splinter, I like that shirt, trade me. I've done it 3 or 4 times. We made a trade. He shot me this. I shot him a, That's up to him to tell you what I shot. I can't be just throwing his business out. High-speed chase. Have you guys seen the channel Donut Operator? He showed this high-speed chase. Happened a couple days ago. L.A., I believe. Dude, it lasted an hour and a half. This guy is never getting out of jail. What are people thinking? He probably didn't even have that many hardcore chore. I can't speak. Blame it on Red Bull, bro. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. It's clearly Red Bull's fault. The high-speed chase was crazy as hell. What was he thinking? This dude's never getting out of jail. He started off in his car, and then he ran out of gas, whatever, and he jumped out, and the cops just quit chasing him because the helicopter was on him. The cops like, we'll back off. What's up? Member for 9 months. Shout out to you, Dime. That's my homeboy right there. Much love, brother. Yes, you're the homie, dog. So his car, he got out, and cops were not anywhere near him because they had a helicopter on him, and they just figured, we'll back off. So, dude, his car, something happened to it. He jumps in a van. So then he's gone. Then the van messes up, and he steals a truck. But before he steals the truck, he goes through someone's house. He walks in their back door, and they had dogs even, bro. Dogs are a deterrent. Like, if I was ever doing some bad stuff back in the day, bro, and I went to a backyard and they had dogs, I'm gone, homeboy. Deuces, brother. That's a problem I do not want to deal with as a dog. They had dogs. He went in the back door, came out the front. Then mom, uncle, and dad is there. Dad has a big old bone crusher, this big, trying to stab him, but mom's holding him back. He gets in their truck and takes off in their truck. But you know what they did? They had a GoFundMe, and they raised $100,000 for that truck. There was their lawn gardening truck, had all their tools on it. That dude jumped in it. They had to let the keys in it because that dude just jumped in. It was gone, bro. And he just took that thing off. And I don't know if he stole something again after that, but dude, he committed like 100 million felonies just in that one freaking thing. He's never getting out, dude. Never getting out. Can you imagine that? You're just driving along. The cop's going to pull you over. Maybe you're going to get busted for 5 years. Maybe you got to go do old nickel. And instead of pulling over and doing your time, you try to outrun them, steal 5 different cars, do a burglary, all kinds of stuff, end up doing a life sentence. I seen it. I seen a dude like that in there. And he was sad. He was sad. If you guys want to hear about it, I'll tell you. Other than that, what else you guys had to talk about? But I was in a high-speed chase. Do you guys want to talk about the high-speed chase I was in? Do you want me to tell you about the guy who got a life sentence because of his high-speed chase? This dude from P9, met him in the hole at New Delano. Or do you want to talk about some comments, questions, and concerns? Or do you guys want to play like a blinking game? I'll win. Because I can pause it, like, and then come back. Nah, I don't think you can pause it live. What? So what's gonna be? Let's hear it. It was a crazy freaking thing, bro. That dude's just dang. And then I could have swore they shot at him. They did. They shot at him afterwards, huh? They dumped. I don't drink. Homie asked what my go-to beer was. We are gonna do the POV trivia probably next Friday. I did not go live Friday yesterday because I'll be straight up honest with you. Bro, I spaced it. This week has been so crazy because of Thanksgiving. Every day is off. I missed my counseling session almost because it just, everything was just off. So that's why we're doing it tonight. Yeah, we are. Thank you for reminding me. We're going to do a giveaway. We are going to do a prison POV trivia, and it'll probably be next Friday. Hopefully, I'd love to see it happen. Gonna need a video of you see you jumping the wagon. What wagon? How about jump it, dog? I can jump, bro. Okay. Oh yeah. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, Green Eye Gemini says mine first. Thank you for reminding me. So the high-speed chases guy's in. He started off in a black car, went to a white van, went to a white truck, which he straight stole from someone's house by going in it, and they chase him with a knife, blah, blah. And then when the cops catch him, you see the cops arresting him, and you see the cops arresting some other dude in a white car that I think was hit by the dude they've been chasing. There's some other, what do you call him? Some other person, some other citizen off to the side in their car. You see get arrested, bro. And you're like, what could they have possibly done? People in the comments are guessing, like, maybe the cop's like, hey, get out of the way. They're like, no, F you. I want to stay right here in the line of fire. Or whatever the case may be. So, homeboy says, cheap, but course, because I live below the brewery. Dude, I can never get an alcohol. I tried. In high school, I tried drinking. I was that dude that'd be, like, pouring it out. Or, like, I'd be that dude and be like, hey, whose full beer is this? We keep finding full beers sitting around. Who's doing that? And I'd be like, the sober guy, like, my bad. Dude, I just couldn't, like, ugh, dog, I just couldn't, like, you know? And then I started getting into drugs, and I'd always feel like alcohol would just ruin whatever drug high I managed to hustle up that day. So, doing dabs all day. Okay, Michael K, what's up, dude, brother? That's a good homie. He's been around, point of view crew member, been here forever. So much love to him. Dabbing it up, huh? I don't do dabs. I stopped those as well. They start making me, I would do them, and I literally couldn't breathe. I would have to hang my head out the window, and then I would come back and be like super forgetful, almost like where am I type level. Just be like, who's this? Who left this Red Bull here? What the heck? I haven't had a Red Bull a day. Is it? Who that? Be pulling to Joe Biden. Just walk in, just like shake hands with no one. Yeah. So we're gonna work on fossil fuels. Okay, guys. So freedom of speech, right? 11/11. Where you guys at with 11/11? Point of view crew. That's right. So yeah, we can sit here and chit chat. I'd go into a couple of stories. I brought them. They're written down and they're up here. I might. What up, Long Beach Nick? That's the homie. I seen your message not too long ago. You said we're gonna get together for like a brunch, a dinner, a breakfast, a lunch shot. Shout to Nick. He's the homie, man. Much love to him. We get together every so often and we get our grub on. Wildest chase was probably 20 years ago. The driver was on the wrong. Okay, right on. My homeboy T said he can't comment, but he's watching. That's a good dude, man. You know, one of the coolest things about Prison POV is all the cool people I met. Friends for life, dude. Derek, friend for life. T, friend for life. Green Eyed Gemini, of course she's in there. For life. Wildest chase was probably 20 years ago. The driver on the run car jacked 2 or 3 people, and his lady jumped into the bed of his truck. She's watching a live TV. Oh man, that'd be crazy. Watching the live while she's in the back bed of the truck. Getting away from feds on a horse. I seen one of those videos. You know, they have videos on YouTube about people like, you know, cops trying to pull them over, and they know their rights, and they're traveling, and they're not even there. They're from their own country. Don't they do that? I'm a non-citizen, I'm a traveler. And they argue, and they want the First Amendment. And the dude got pulled over on a horse, and he wasn't giving up his ID, and he wasn't cutting no slack, and he wanted to know, was he detained? He wanted to know what was business, and he just made the call look foolish because really you can't bust anybody on a horse. I hang my car keys on a nail. That's what I should do, bro. A nail by the door. A nail by the door. Whatever it is, I need to have it the same place every time. I've been just like throwing them up there. And so that's been going okay so far, but 7-Eleven, what's up, brother? 7-Eleven manager, awesome, I love that. He said he loves listening to the stories while he works. That's what's up. She was watching her man on TV running. That would be crazy, man. I'm trying to think. I feel like I've been in a situation like that. So yeah, that's what's up with that. So I got to do a high-speed chase. I can tell you guys that. I can tell you it started. Do I know Rick Solid from SF? Not the cool name though. Rick Solid. Okay, so I got to a high-speed chase. It started with this crazy ex that I had that we woke up one day and that she had a male cousin all of a sudden. At like 5 months or so, 3 months, whatever it was. Also like, oh, I have a male cousin. He's gonna come pick me up. He lives at the beach. And I was like, never heard of this male cousin. It's kind of like a weird revelation. It's kind of like a weird conversation that all of a sudden your male cousin can come pick you up. So of course it started like some drama. I ended up leaving. I was on the other side of town. I bumped into some people and went to a motel. They were doing dirty deeds done dirt cheap. There's a bunch of drama. The only reason I went to the motel because I was walking by and some girl was out front smoking a cigarette. And she's like, oh, hey, what's up, Splinter? I went in. They got all tricked out and was like, get that dude out of here. How come we brought him in here? Dude, they had computers up. They're doing all kinds of crazy stuff. They're up to no good for sure. They're tripping on me coming in. I was trying to stay as long as possible. As they're hustling, I hustling, looking for something to steal, looking where I can get in, where I can fit in. She's like, I got to get you out of here. Because these people are tripping on you being here. That's understandable. That's happened to me a couple times before. This is nothing new. People are tripping on me being there. I wrote a song one time. And in the song I said, people turn white as snow when I ask if I can go. That's a true story. there'll be some people, and I say, let me go with you guys. Like, and the reason why I even wrote that, because that happened here at this very house. My brother's, matter of fact, him and some other people, and they're getting ready to leave. I was like, can I go? And I was like, and I said, man, people turn white as snow when I said I can go. What's up with that? Then I grabbed my guitar and I was like, you guys go. It doesn't matter, stay here and make a rock album anyway. They're like, yeah, you can go. We want you to take you now. Because we can tell you're going to be famous. And I was like, no, fuck that. You have a chance. So, other than that, this chick said, I got to get you out of here. These people are tripping on you. They don't want you here. And I said, okay, let's go. And we jumped in some car. And she was, and I was singing to myself. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking, I hope she doesn't try to pull any kind of move on me. I hope she doesn't have me coming along. Like, I can imagine how a girl would feel. If some guy was driving, like, hey, you want to ride? Girl jumps in, probably like, shh, hope this freaking ham and egger don't try to move on me. Ham and egger. My uncle always used that as an insult. If he calls you a ham and egger, he doesn't like you. I have no idea what the hell it is, but a ham and egger. I think he's just a real basic dude. So, you know, I hope this basic dude don't try. So that's what I'm thinking. Hope this basic gal's a burly chick is not starting nothing with me. Just kind of want to ride. Just leave it there at the gate and don't cross his line. Just friends. I'm in a rough place right now. So, we're driving and we go to a bar. And I'm thinking, great, she's going to start drinking. Okay, at Chrysler Technician, I'll tell that next. This one's almost over, brother. This one's almost over. Prison Break Raw, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you for a while. How's it? How's things going, man? Much love to you. So, we go to a bar, and I think, great, she's going to start drinking. And at this point, I really, I'm not going to get there. Anyways, she starts making out with this dude at the bar, some other guy. And I couldn't, it was a close call. I was like, awesome. They're lip locking, homeboy. Tongue wrestling. It looked like she's going to put a lip lock on his love muscle. What? So anyways, they're doing all that bullshit. And I was like, awesome. And then she asked me that I want to take the car. She called me over and said, do you want to take the car? I'm going to leave with him. Dude, I was just so excited and just so happy to hear that she's going to give me the car, that he didn't have to be her company anymore. I could go and just go by my ex's house and drive by and see what her and her cousin are doing. And I was just happy as hell. They bought me a beer for the road. Now the whole time I had a big old screwdriver on me. You know, the kind like a green handle and get at Kmart. It was a Phillips. It was a big ass one. It wasn't meant for screwdrivers, more meant for like doing this type of shit. So no, they weren't cousins. They weren't cousins. They looked like it though. They couldn't be related. But anyway, I ground this thing down to a big old freaking knife. A big ass freaking knife. Had it in my pocket. Well, it wasn't in the pocket. Oh, you know how I'd have it? I'd poke a hole. I'd poke a hole in the pocket. That's what you have to do. Something that big. So the handle's right here, and the blade is way down there. She said, "Do you want the car? Go ahead and take it." I didn't ever think to myself, man, it must be stolen. She's just giving it to me. I didn't think that. I just think, I didn't know what I thought. Obviously, it's not her car. If it was her car, would she give it to me? Probably not. She said, here, you can take this car and leave with this dude. I got happy, bro. I took the car. Rexon was right down the road. I was going to drive. They bought me a beer for the road. I had my Shank. I had my beer. And I was driving, listening to the radio, and the freaking cop pulls me over. There's a gang of pawn shops in Bakersfield. Shout to Joey from New York City. Cop tried to pull me over, dude. Wasn't happening. It was not on the agenda. I was not going to go for it. I punched it. And what I was thinking was, I was absconding from parole. And this place that I was hanging out at was hot. Cops were constantly coming by. It was a hot spot. Whoa, that rhymed. Hot spot. It was a hot spot. Oh, that's too easy. That's not good rhyming. Okay. Homeboy was a hot spot like a mofo, bro. And I didn't want to be, I wanted to be there. I don't want to get caught slipping there, though. So what I did is I came up with a hiding spot. In the backyard, the neighbors, the people that lived behind this house had a big-ass shed. And the shed was right under a tree, and it was right up against a fence. And between that shed and the fence is like a cubby hole like about this big. And I always thought, if the cops come and rush this house, I'm going to run the backyard, I'm going to jump the fence, I'm going to go get in that cubby hole, because it's right under a big tree, and it's right in the back, and I guarantee I can just hide and get away with from the coppers there. Can't catch me here. So, high-speed chase, running from the cop, dipped into Rexland, pulled up at the spot. I met girlfriend's house, matter of fact. I wanted her to see me get arrested so I could call her from the holding tank, say, see what you did to me? You ruined my life. Anyways, I pulled up in front of the house, and her family's so gangster. Her aunt saw who, she didn't know who it was. Just saw a car pull up, and the cops chasing them. They cut the lights off, cut all the lights off. That just helped me. Then the cops got nervous when I jumped out and ran through the yard and started jumping fences because the house that I was at had the little cubby hole was just right over here. So I jumped some fences, boom, I'm in the backyard and I'm in my little cubby hole under the big tree on the side of the shed and on the side of the fence. And I heard Sprecher tip forward, 99 Island 12, and I heard skirting around, I heard roof, 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 I heard all that for days. Shout to Memphis, Tennessee. Can I come kick it? Think about heading out there for a visit. So, there I was in my cubby hole, hearing all kinds of law enforcement officers. It's a Red Bull, man. All kinds of cops. It's almost over, but it's not done yet. When the cops left, I decided to myself that I could not wear these clothes I had on anymore, just in case they saw me. So I broke in this garage, and I just started putting on clothes that I found on the ground, but I was not able to see them. I just felt like some pants, and I felt like a jacket. But when I got out, it was female pants, skin tight, baby blue, Lees, some kind of Lees. I don't know. And they didn't match my eyes. Then there was some kind of like Nike windbreaker, ugly as hell, and I put them on, dude. It looked like I was flash dance, and I just mobbed on down the road, and I got away with it. So there's that. Those dogs, yes, they will. I've been bit, bro. Here's my dog bite. Can't see it, huh? That's my dog bite, homie. There's more in the back, you know what I mean? What do they say? Work in the front, party in the back? What does that mean? Alright, so the dude from P9, does anyone want to hear that story? Dude from P9 in the hole. Are we going to do comments or questions? How are we going to do this? Yep, that's our police German Shepherd dog. It messed me up in the back too. And after he bit me, you know the crazy part about it is he stayed with my leg in his mouth for a long ass time like this. And I was proned out. And the dog was like this. And he just was like, and they never told him like spit the leg out. And I was like, Jägermeister! Volkswagen! Nein! Because they speak German. 5 people just left right now. And they're like, no, we don't want to hear it. So, there's Sean Blue right there. What's up, brother? So the P9 guy, you guys want to hear it? Okay, yeah. I guess you do. So, basically, when I left Arizona prison, I went to New Delano. They lost my C file and I had to go straight to the hole. And it sucked ass. And it was kind of cool, though, because I got there and my brother was there. They're telling me R&R. I did not know my brother was there. No, I didn't get no mail from you, brother. Did you send something to the post office? No, I did not get it, man. Can't wait to get it, though. I'll write you back as soon as I hear from you. So, I got to New Delano. I'm in R&R. I'm going to go to level 3 gym. They tell me my brother's there. I'm like, no way. It's crazy. I'm excited to go to the gym and see him. And they tell me, you're going to the hole. We lost your C file. I get to the hole. There's only 2 other white dudes there. And they're both from P9. And they're down the tier. Way down the tier. They're all the way at this end. I'm all the way at this end. And what made me nervous, my address is in the description of all my videos. Shout out to Green Eye Gemini. She's good about throwing it in there. And Jess the Barber. Look at this, Jess the Barber. You gotta look out for a homie, dog. I need to get faded up, brother. So, I end up in the hole. And they're all the way at this end. I'm all the way at this end. I did not have a cellie, and it made me nervous because they're going to be doing roll call, and I was not sure if I was going to be able to hear them. There we go. There's the address. And I do, excuse me on the tier. Splinter. Yes, sir. Good morning. They do all that beeswax. I'm going to get really nervous because I thought I was going to be like, and I'm just like, oh gosh. Luckily, I didn't sleep all night because of that. Luckily, I heard them. We went to yard. It brought me off. I stated this before. All the workouts we did, instead of being 123 burpees, 123 push-ups, 123 jumping jacks, 123 squats, it was 188 burpees, 188 squats, 188 push-ups. Dude, it's like extra 60. On top of everything, dog, I felt it. I felt every inch of it. Plus, I've been kind of lazy to keep it real because when I was in Arizona, we were on a lockdown. This Southsider stabbed the... After I tell this story, I'll get to that. Southsider stabbed this wood from Sacramento. It was gacho, homeboy. Slammed us down. We weren't eating good enough, and I didn't want to work out. I was getting a little bit sucked up, homeboy. Slim and trim like a bicycle rim. Hadn't even been working out. Went to the hole trying to break me off 188. Went to the yard, met him though. Met both of them, but one of them, it was his first term. Hold up, I gotta get my dog. Matter here. Looking for a bone. I had to help her out. So, I meet him. I meet both of them. I meet this dude. It's his first term. The cops are looking for him for felony probation violation. He's gonna do 16 months in the prison without time. He's gonna do 8 months. This dude's like 24 years old. 24 years old. You know, come from a good home, good parents, Orange County, lived by the beach. Got caught a crazy crowd from P9. Go to cops, pull him over with a little tiny warrant hanging overhead. We did 8 months. But instead of pulling over, the high-speed chase. Then when his car stopped, he pulled over and carjacked somebody. Yikes, he just picked up 10 years, dog. Then when that car messed up, he jumped out, ran into an apartment. Held them all hostage for a little while. What? That's 20. Jumped out, took off running, hijacked somebody else. Carjacked, hijacked, hostage situation, kicking up so much dust just to stay out. Just anything I could do, just bro, whatever. That's a dangerous mindset. I gotta get away. We didn't get away, but he got a life sentence, dude. A life sentence. All that shit, to stack all that shit, bro. And he's trying to talk to the people, the volunteers, like the friends. I can't remember what it's called. They have those damn the law centers that will help people out like that. They'll feel bad for you, like snarf. That sucks. Let us file something for you. Let's get us some kind of little reprieve or whatever. And I don't know if it's gonna work for him or not. I felt bad. But what's kind of crazy, I mean, it's a very serious place, and I made them laugh. Because when they got busted, the reason why they're in the hole, the cops raided their cell, took a syringe from them, and took a Shank. That was made out of the broom handle. So they got busted for a Shank and a syringe. And I asked them on the yard, I said, which one do you, I said, be honest now, which one do you miss the most? I want to hear about it. Which one do you miss the most? Which one do you wish you had back? And I got a chuckle out of them, and they said, I mean, you know. I was telling Green Eyed Gemini the other day, my homeboy Tom. He was my cellie at D1. He's real butthurt because I was going to go back to county and do a program. So I was leaving. We were going to be cellies for like another week. Tom and I were. He was doing 25 years. Basically life. They gave him 25 years. And they gave him 20 years at 80% for fighting with the cops. Had all these strikes. Tom from SGV. Good ass dude. My cellie at D1. I'm telling him that I'm going to go back to county and I'm going to go do ICDTP program. We're going to be cellies only for like another week. And it's hard to get a good cellie, man. It's not always easy. I'd say about 5 out of every 10. You know, you want a dude who goes to the store, hopefully. I mean, I'm keeping it real. You want a dude who works out. You want a dude who has some good macaroni, not a bunch of cheese sauce. You want some good macaroni, homeboy. You want someone who could talk and you could chill with, someone who's down, who has heart, who's transparent, who ain't a sucker, ain't a lame, ain't weak. Just a solid dude. Bro, hard to come by, homeboy. Tom and I are kicking it. We're filling into this program. He's like, don't leave. Don't go do the ICDP. You're going to leave for a week. I mean, you're going to leave in a week, bro. Just kick it into your violation. Here in D1, bro. Burn up, you know. And I said, no, I'm leaving. I said, but look, I got money in my books. I will go to the store and I'll spend $90 a full draw. I'll $90 to the store. And I'm leaving in a week. You know, I can't take that stuff back to county. And like, whatever I have back, I'll leave you, bro. You're going to come up. I'm going to leave you all kinds of coffee and peanut butter. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to go full draw to the store. And I'm just going to live it up fat. I got like a week there before I catch that chain back to county. I'm just going to be eating nonstop. I'm just going to be reading my books and drinking coffee and living up fat. But when I brought that stuff into the cell, the food, I would go to get some cookies. Tom would be like, dude, don't eat it all up for you to county. That's messed up, homeboy. First, you're going to kick me to the curb and leave and go back to county in a week. I'll probably get some lame for a cellie. And then you told me you're going to share some food and leave some food and you're going to gobble it all up before you can go. It made me feel like weird, like I had to wake up at 2 in the morning. just to sneak some of my own cookies. I did go to that ICDTP. I did go to that program. I ended up violating. I left and I had to go back to prison. I go back, this time I go to D4. Hey, Splinter, what's up, bro? I look, it's Tom. What's up, bro? I go to the cell. What's up, dude? What are you doing? He gives me a soup. Thank you, Tom, for the soup. Go back to my cell, open it up, and I see a syringe in there. And I'm like, oh, damn. And it was already open. I was like, he shot me a shot of dope. He's welcoming me to the tier. He's like, here you go, boy, get live. He's like, awesome. I like tore that soup apart, dude, looking for the Gattaca. I got the syringe. Where's the... Bro, I even opened the seasoning pack. I dumped it out, crushed it, everything. And then he sent the porter over to say, hey, my bad. My syringe is actually in that soup. I was like, oh, damn. Snarf, snarf. I thought you were welcoming me to the tier. I kind of have a story about like a broken up soup, man. I got a story about a broken up soup. Damn, I came in late. Never that. Love listening to your show. Thank you, brother. Support from Denver, Colorado. Much love. That's awesome. A broken up soup. Bro, I was in that ICDTP program. It's a little tiny room. There's probably about, I don't know, shit, like, hard to say. 40 people in there, let's say. Give or take. All of us in there for like a little 60-day little schooling thing. It's SAP, Substance Abuse Program. After you're there for 60 days, you go to like a 30 days out little thing. Gang of Southsiders, gang of Woods, and some blacks. Everyone's programmed, we're working all day. You know, gang mentality still. Treating it like prison, but it's in county jail. It was store day. Store day. Me and two of my homeboys were up late because we were drinking coffee. And we were laughing. And the lights never really go off. Lights would be like this. This is lights in county jail. So, lights are off. Everyone's in bed. But me and my two homeboys were in at a table talking. And we're like, nah, dog, that would be funny. Dude, crazy. Okay, yeah, dog. Yeah, that's not. Oh, yeah. Look at this book, though. So we're being loud. We were trying to not be loud. But we were being loud. We were being loud. We were being disrespectful. We were being a little bit disrespectful, bro. Yeah, wet paper, yes. Or like a shirt. But you couldn't do it because the dorm. Lights are way up there. I'm being kind of loud. The Southsider gets up. He takes a soup. Everyone's asleep and he jumps up. And when you want to make a soup, you know you break it on you throw it on the ground and break it up. No one takes that big ass square and throws it in a bowl and they break your like chopsticks out and they're trying to like with big ass noodle. Unless, hey, sometimes they make a sandwich out of it. Some dope stuff. They'll take the top ramen bag. You won't break it. You pour hot water in it. And then you pull it out like that. And it'd be like a sandwich. It's like they could take it apart. But no, we're not talking. Now we're talking to soup. You're going to smash on the ground and break it up. So this dude is feeling butthurt because we're being loud. And instead of coming to us and saying, hey, you guys are being a little bit loud. Can you keep it down? We'd have been like, oh, we apologize. Because we knew we were in the wrong. We just were having fun, dog. Okay, you know what I'm saying? We're having fun. Sue us. Sue us. We're having fun in jail. We're trying to cheat the state, boy. They want us down. They want us to frown. We're going to laugh and smile. Sorry if it's costing you a little bit of sleep. Sorry if it's at your expense, but we are having fun, if that counts for anything. So he just takes a soup and throws it on the ground, smashes as hard as he fucking can. Loud. Everybody jumps up. Everyone's like, whoa, what was that? He's like, hey, if we're going to get up and party, man, let's get up and party then. And us three at the table is like, oh shit. And everyone starts waking up, putting their shoes on, and we're like, oh, time for bed. I'm like, oh, I'm turning now, guys. Like, oh, bedtime. If we're going to party, let's party. Everyone starts getting up, putting their shoes. What's going on? What's going on? He's like, those dudes are loud. He's fucking, we're going to be loud, be loud. And I was like, damn, dog, all that for that? Shit. Why'd you have to tell everybody? I thought it was just between us. Why couldn't you just ask us to be quiet? Keep it on the low. You had to get everybody involved. I smell some, you know what I'm saying? Pussy! I didn't say that. I said something close. I think I said gina. But dude, what kind of shit is that, dog? And his homeboys even checked him. He looked like a fucking lame. I don't know what he was thinking about doing. What he was thinking, he was mad about us being loud, and he didn't want to come tell us. So he woke everybody up and told us like that in front of everybody. In case there's going to be a fight, it wouldn't be a fight, it'd be a riot. That's called no huevos, homeboy. Huevo-less. Let me tell you about a time I woke some people up. I woke some white boys up. And one of them, Dallas, shout out to Dallas, homeboy, from San Luis Obispo. He watches his channel once in a while. He's one of the dudes. I got love for him. So they sat in the corner. They had this corner bed, and it's four of them. There's two white boys in this rack. two white boys in this rack, they had it hemmed up in the corner. And it's crazy because right after that, all four of them got busted for weapon stock. They're working in the kitchen. They brought some stuff back from the kitchen. You know, when you come back from the kitchen, they always say, take off your pants and jacket. How do you feel about that, though? Pardon me. Take off your pants and jacket. So, that sounds a little bit like, I think you should say coat. Me personally. These dudes bring all kinds of weapons stock back. They got busted for it. I didn't even know about it. So, they're sleeping over there. I'm sleeping over here. And they're being kind of loud. And it's bothering me a little bit. It's embarrassing me because it's white boys. I'm thinking surely there's some Southsiders, some blacks, and Pisces that hear it. They just don't want to make an issue out of it. If I hear it, other people have to hear it. So I wish it wasn't our people over there being loud. And it was bothering me. It's keeping me awake. So I walked over to them quietly. And I said, hey, can you guys keep it down? I said, you're bothering everybody. That's where I messed up. Hey, good looking out, Joey Frakes, for the $5, homeboy, the donation. I'm going to give you a burpee ASAP. That's what you got coming for the donation, dog. Good looking out. Bam. So, I walked up to them quietly, and I said, can you guys keep it down? You're bothering everybody. And they're like, what do you mean? Splinter bothering everybody. And I said, well, you must be. They're bothering me. Just because someone hasn't said nothing. They're like, so you can read their minds? I was like, kind of. It's like deduction. I'm just thinking to myself, I'm over here. I'm bothering. Sure, you're bothering other people. Because I've had it before, too. Where I've had another race of black or something be loud. And I didn't say nothing. You just don't want to make it a big issue. You just kind of like grin and bear it. I'm like, dude, you're disturbing the peace. You guys are bothering people for sure. They're like, Splinter, if you would have just come and said, hey, homeboys, can you guys keep it down? You're bothering me. You're bothering me, Splinter. We would have said, okay, we apologize and put it on hush. But the way you come say we're bothering other people, we don't really like that. Another burpee to do. Shout out to the homie. For burpee. I can't just call him homie. Gotta say his name. It's Luciana Sabtiano. Good looking out. Appreciate it. Here goes the burpee. So, that's pretty much what I said. That, you should have said it's bothering you. And that's okay what is bothering me. It didn't become an issue. But it just kind of like, bam. The next time I seen Dallas was when I went to the hole at CMC West. When you go to the hole at CMC West, there's no hole there, so you have to go to the hole at CMC East. And he was on the 3rd tier. And he was running the militant mandatory workout. They didn't have no dudes from CMC East there. Because the hole at CMC East is a real wobbler. It could be a real funny animal, bro. Unstable like a cup of water. Right on. Okay, yeah, cool. I love the painting for the background. Yep, matter of fact, I'm going to switch up the art wall here soon. I'm going to rearrange it, and I'm going to do stuff. So, yeah. Whatever colors, just feel free. Just use poetic license. Whatever comes to you, just let it rip. Or you could just surprise me, just come up with the colors that you like, that look good to you. So anyways, back to Dallas. Seen the homeboy Dallas, the hole, CMC East, 3rd tier. The hole CMC East is funny because CMC East is funny. CMC West is where we're at. We're checking paperwork. That's where the homeboys are at. Then we go to the hole. You're not going to be around people from CMC West. You're going to be around people from CMC East. And out of 4 yards, 3 of them are PC. Only 1 is good. A quad. And that's not even really good. That's like a wobbler. Those people are green lit too half the time. Like not all the time. So, when you go there to CMC West, man, if you hit a tier, the whole CMC East, if you hit a tier with all dudes from CMC West, bro, it's active. You have roll call. You're working out. You're doing the damn thing. And that's how it was. We got that 3rd tier. Dallas was there. He broke this dude's jaw. We're like, that's what's up. Then they came and got me and my Sally Clucky, moved us down to the bottom tier just for no rhyme or no reason. And it was a sucky, shitty-ass hole. Shitty-ass tier. A gang of dudes from CMC East. We had a creepazoid, our neighbor, was watching us because for whatever reason, they had freaking holes in the wall. I don't know if these holes were because they were supposed to hold up some kind of shelf, had some kind of bracket. It was like a screw hole, had some sort of thing. And we would put stickers from an apple over the hole, and those apple stickers were falling. And I'm thinking the apple stickers are falling because they didn't really want to stick. Maybe it's not a good surface. Maybe it's, take it out, it's just not sticky. It's not a sticky sticker. The wall is not, supporting the sticker, so it would just fall off. But then, no, we noticed the dude was pushing them out. He literally made some kind of little tiny tool, small enough to fit in there to poke it out. And look, you know how I know? Because me and my silly Clucky were fighting. We actually were fighting. It was more than playing. It was kind of serious. We were kind of like, we're fighting. And he said, "Get him, Clucky! Get him!" And we're like, what? If you're fighting with your celly and you hear someone say, "Get him," bro, I would have rather heard "Get him, Splinter." Be honest, dude. I was like, oh, you're picking sides? Spoon Dog. What's up with Spoon Dog? We look up and there dude is. Straight looking at the thing. "Get him, Clucky!" Dude, you're talking about as a barber, huh? Who, Clucky? A barber? I'm not sure. Could be, I suppose. I felt bad for the homie Clucky, man. Because he got caught up in this riot. And he was... No, I don't think so, James. Still moving out. No, I go through it back and forth like every other day. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Every other day, I feel like I want to move out. I feel like I don't want to move out. You know how my dog, Little Mandarin, I love it on my heart. I can't really see taking her. And I just, if I had like a cool pad to go to, I'd probably really, really consider it. But just to go to the car, not so much. I'm not really so sure. So, I felt bad for Clucky, man. Yeah, Spoon Dog, no Google. Spoon Dog would come up and say, "Let me borrow your spoon, dog." And let me just tell you this. I don't know if I should go in this direction or not. No, because that's kind of like... No, never mind. Oh, Dallas. I could picture Dallas being a barber. Yeah. I don't know if he was at the time, but it definitely makes sense. It checks out like a picture, dog. I could picture him being a barber. For sure. He's a solid dude. He's like my size. He has a bunch of color ink. And he's all the way with the business, man. I got respect for that dude. Yep, Dallas. So, I talk about Spoon Dog. What was I talking about? Some other shit. I don't feel bad that I'm mildly confused right now. Because, damn, it's the first time I'm seeing confusion in 42 minutes, dude. That's like, damn. 42 whole minutes, dog. Like, what? No confusion on mine? I think it was like the last live. I don't know why I came into it, but it's like every time I went to go say something, I'll lose it. I'm going to say something. It's when I try to say too many things at once. Get something in there. Just throw Oh, the would talk too light. Too bitter. Too polite. Yes. Excuse me, please. Thank you. I remember that guy was in pretrial. How's the cream in Bakersfield? I feel like we walking in. I feel like that's something you walk into right there. Hey, I was just watching one of your older videos. Good looking out. Justin, what's up with me? I'm doing good, homeboy. You ever run to San Luis Obispo car in upstate? Yes. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Yep. There's a dude at a CMC West, San Luis Obispo. Damn it. If I can't remember his name right now, I'm not going to get mad. Dogs get mad. People get angry. I'm not even going to get angry. I'm just going to get, mildly displeased with myself. Banks. His name was Banks. This skithead named Banks from San Luis Obispo. I was with him at CMC West. He was my homie. We kicked it. We programmed together. When he got out, the day he got out, we were watching TV. And it said on the news that a guy, a parolee, went to Jack in the Box and robbed them with a sawed-off shotgun. And it was Banks. He got out that day, went and robbed a Jack in the Box with a shotgun. Got busted, went to prison. Goes to Avenal. Trip on the street. I feel like I'm doing a lot of moving. I don't know why. I apologize for that. There's no wheels on my chair, but I can keep it with you guys. I'm wearing skates. I was going to do yard sale, and I found my old skates in the garage. I put them on, dude, and I'm just... I don't know, it just feels like I'm just skating around. I'm just clowning. If I could show you like a real good karate kick. That's a karate knee. Oh, I can show you my shoes with like a karate knee, even. No skates, homeboy. So Banks, let me tell you what Banks did. I don't know. Banks not from Santa Barbara. He's from San Luis Obispo. Unless he might have moved to Santa Barbara. But let me tell you what else Banks did. So he goes to Avenal. And there's this kid there that's doing drugs. And he starts telling the homeboys, he starts saying, hey, don't let me do drugs, man. You know, my parents will pay for them. Every time drugs hit the yard, I'm all over it like white on rice. I run up these debts. My parents pay for it. Yes. Southsiders beat that ass and then took me out to eat. And they said they apologized. I said, there's no worries. It's all good. I've been jumped a few times. So, Banks is at Avenal. This dude says, he tells the little car they have right there, don't let me use. Don't let me use. I can't say no. My parents buy it. I go get the drugs. I use them. Don't let me. So then when some drugs came in, they snatched him up. They tied him up. Tight. And they just put him underneath the bed. When they blamed you for... No, they didn't blame me for ratting. They blamed me for beating up somebody. What they blame me for. Not for ratting. Never that. No one's ever made that mistake. Like, what? Splinter told? Never that. So, Banks. Here's what old Banks did. He tied the dude up. The guy said, don't let me do drugs. They tied him up and pushed him under a bed. But then they pulled him out and were like drawing on his face. And they start taking it to like mild torture and just having fun, like it's some kind of college, like hazing. They start just doing stuff to him. Putting baby powder on his face, just whatever, water on him, just whatever the fuck. Tying him up, gagging him, doing his eyes, and doing all that shit. Well, finally, when he's able to get away, he went and called and told his parents, and the parents called the prison, and they snatched up all those dudes, got him for kidnapping. And they offered Banks 99 years. 99 years. For kidnapping and torture and for all these crimes, just for tying the dude up and sticking underneath the bunk and writing goober on his face and farting in his ear. 99 years. Dude, he said he was a shell of a man. He went in there like a healthy 185, you know, been working out like a solid dude. And then he just sucked on up to 130 pounds, fought that case. Dude, when you're in the hole, when you're doing time and you're locked in a cell, it's very, very, very positive to... It's very difficult to stay positive. If you're going to have something, like going to a court case, you're going to think to yourself, I'm losing. Like the worst case scenario. Dude, that's why mail is so important. Books, you know, your TV. I mean, it's just, bro, it's just real easy. Just get a negative state of mind. I couldn't even imagine fighting a case from the hole and them saying, oh, for 99 years. Because you're going to go back to your home and be like, damn, screw it, homeboy. Because you don't even probably single cell status. Don't even have a cellie to talk to. They could be like, nah, bro, you're good. It's going to be all good. You got action. You're blah, 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 blah. No, you're just going to be sitting there negative, homeboy. Nothing nice. Last I heard on Banks. Kind of a funny thing, though. All right, Long Beach Nick. Much love to you, doggy dog. Much respect to you and yours. I don't even want to say the last thing I heard about old Banks because it wasn't good. And we're not here to talk bad. But I can tell you about Clucky. Why I felt bad about Clucky. Because this dude was righteously homeless. And he had no problem saying... Because he was in Riverside. And there's a place where the homeless dwell. And like, there's like a river and a bush. And he's like, dude, that's my property. I got my own little bush. I put my own little tarp. And I got my little get down right there. Ever see anyone innocent beat up? All the time. I've been innocent and beat up. Kidding me? Shit. Not guilty, homeboy. On mine, dog, you're taking out the wrong guy. I wish I could get my hands in the shot. Not freaking guilty, dude. Look at... I didn't do it! Several times. Several times, bro. Especially at Wasco, man. I've told that story before. I was kicking heroin so bad, dude. It was rough, man. Rough. I've been guilty. But I've been innocent, too. A couple times, believe it or not. So, yeah, man, that's what's up with that. Yeah, I've definitely been beat up a couple times. Innocently. Anyone snoring? Yes, that's the ultimate worst. That's the ultimate worst. They have, on the farm, the racks are 3 high. The bunk beds are 3 high. But this wall, and they're along the walls, and then they're down the center of the room. But what else is down the center of the room is like a little wall, a little partition wall. So they could put more bunks up against that wall. But the funny part is that wall only covers up the 2 bottom racks. So since it's 3 racks, the top 2 people on the 3rd rack are like this. Good night, bro. See you in the morning. You're like right there. And that little partition wall that's down there blocking the other 2 cells, you like use it to put your cup on. But it's down here, bro, and you're like right next to this dude. All up in your business. Just like when I went to freaking, the Cheesecake Factory or something. Is that what it's called? Green Gemini? And the seat people next to us were like this. You gotta like talk. I couldn't believe how that close the seat was to me, dog. I was comfortable as hell, bro. So, I'm in that bunk where I'm like this. There's a guy next to me. And he is just snoring his ass off that night. Snoring his ass off, dude. And I was just like, no! Dude, I start shaking him. One time he was snoring real loud. And I reach out and pinch his nose. He's like, I can't even do it. But he went 9 times louder. And I was like, whoa, and I let go. Hoping he would go back to minimum sound. No, dude, hardcore. I shook him. I pulled his whole sheet on the floor. Then picked it up off the floor and said, here you go, here's your sheet. Did everything. Except for fart in his ear, dog. And put, like, pencils in his mouth. But I was thinking about it. Dude, he snored all night long. You know what made me feel good, though? When I woke up in the morning, everyone was on his ass. When they woke us up for breakfast, everyone's like, who the fuck was that last night? People from the other side of the barracks. Everyone came in and congregated. Who the fuck was that? And, dude, I don't like telling, but I'm like, you know what I mean? Hey, you want to tell me, call me a snitch. Go ahead. Here he is. This dude. Hey. Him. My favorite dog's the pointer. Him. That's the guy. That's the one you're looking for. Snored his ass off. And dude, could I tell you guys what I did? Bro, I'm going to be real transparent. I'm going to tell you something I did. Now, when you're kicking heroin, your body wants sugar. Your body wants sugar. Dude, you will cut off 2 fingers and trade it for like one of them little sugar cubes. No problem, dog. You'll chew it off. You sure you don't want 3? Dude, you want sugar so bad. Sugar. That's why you'll get a sack lunch. And oftentimes you're kicking heroin, you'll trade your whole sack lunch for the cookie. And you have a couple of cookies. That's why you go in, homeboys give you candy bars. You need sugar bad, dude. You need sugar really bad. When that guy was snoring, I couldn't take it. I mean, after I plugged his nose and he went louder, and I took a sheet off and threw it back on him, and nothing was working, I went out in the front yard and paced. Because the dorm has a front yard, a mini yard. But it has a padlock locked around it. You can't go to the big yard. And I was pacing the mini yard. You know what I looked down on the ground and found? A fireball. A fireball, dude. And I passed it a couple times. It was shiny, dog. It was a full moon. And it looks so freaking succulent, dog. It had been in someone's mouth, but not for very long. And I'm walking by, dude, and I'm just like, oh, that's a fireball. And I was going to roll with my foot, but I was going to put my foot on it. And I walked past it. And then I came back again, and I was like, yeah, that's a damn fireball, dude. And then I picked it up, and I went like this, and I threw it back down like fireball. Nasty, someone's mouth. And then I came back again. This time I did roll around with my foot. Finally, I picked it up and put it in my mouth. Sorry. Hey, I did, bro. I picked a fireball up off the ground, put that bad boy in my mouth, and it tasted so good like I knew it wouldn't. Bro, it was bomb. It was delicious, dog. It was the best ever. Yep. Don't know who it was. You know, would I have gotten in trouble? Hell yeah. Could you imagine someone would have saw me? I would have denied it. I denied it to the bitter end. To my grave, to your grave, to their grave. We took it straight to the freaking graveyard, homeboy. No! Favorite tray in jail? Man, depends on like how hungry you are. Like I was saying in my last video, there's a tray. Okay, I'll tell you what my favorite tray is, and I can't believe I even like it. I'm a very picky eater, dude. No lettuce, no tomatoes. I just want the meat and cheese. I don't even do nothing, bro. No kind of vegetables. Very, very picky eater on mine. Just some straightforward type shit. So, I'm surprised when they give this meal. And the reason why I like it so much, because it would fill you up. Most meals would be like a sneeze of oatmeal. That's like oatmeal and they add a bunch of water. So it's just like real watered down. And a hard-boiled egg and a piece of bread. And prunes. And then you go back to bed and you're like, damn, I'm still freaking hungry, man. Still freaking hungry. Like this one tray, it's a big ass. They really fill you up on beans. Nastiest beans ever. No flavor, no salt. Straight. I don't know where they get these beans from, homeboy, but probably the broken bean factory. The place where they keep all the bad beans. Like when a bean grows on a tree and they plug it in, like, dude, these are fucked up beans. They're like, we'll throw it over in that pile. We're going to take those to the Kern County jail. That's what those boys eat on Tuesday morning. All the messed up, jacked up beans. Go over there. So you get a big ass freaking pile of those beans. And then you get cornflakes. There's no sugar on the cornflakes. And I'm wondering to myself, how much money do they save just from cornflakes? Or cornflakes with a little bit of sugar on them? Why not spring for like the sugar corn? No sugar cornflakes, nasty ass beans, and a hard-boiled egg, and I mix it all together. Take it to the neck, dog, and I'm a happy camper. I think a lot of people enjoy that meal because a guy got beat up at breakfast time now for going, People are like, quit doing that. What, dog? People are like, Don't be happy. Yep, straight up. Hamburger, plain as can be, bro. And, yeah. I just can't do it. I cannot do it, bro. Cannot do it. My cousin said that since it's Thanksgiving, we have food here, said that she found somehow some stuffing that didn't have onions. You know there's onions on stuffing. Of course I want to be a good sport and have like a regular, like all-American Thanksgiving meal like everybody else with some turkey and some stuffing. You know, I want to like gamble a little bit. Yep, that's me. Sean Blue, all day long. So I talk with no lettuce for sure. So I, what the physic? What do? I forgot the fuck I was saying. Oh, well, that's the first time tonight. This chair is kicking my ass, dog. We're wrestling and it's winning. I never go to In-N-Out, bro. Just because the line is so freaking long. Every time I go to In-N-Out, oh yeah, stuffing. The kind of said there's no onions in this stuffing. I searched high. I searched low. I searched aisle 7. I searched all the way to aisle 15. I found stuffing. It was sent in here. Express delivery. No onions. No onions in it. Not nary one. And I'm like, cool, man. Because I do like stuffing. That's like the freaking onions. So, I had some. Nice. And then later I was in the fridge and I seen it. And what do you think I saw on top? Nice freaking glistening onion. And I thought, son of a bitch. Here's the only time a guys will give each other, you'll get gifts in prison, is on your birthday. On your birthday, someone will draw a card, and everybody will sign it, and they'll give it to you on your birthday. Or sometimes, like if you're paroling, if you're discharging your number, they'll draw you that picture, a card, everybody signs it. I've had a gang of those, I don't have any more. I don't know what happened to all my stuff. It just sucks that I've accumulated things over the years, and now they're unaccumulated. Anti-accumulated. Something like that. So that's what's up with that. Getting ready to shut it on down. These are our lives. My bad, I spaced it yesterday. I'm glad you guys could come along, kick with me on Saturday. I'm telling you guys, I feel bummed out, man. What do you guys think? I had a good video about this dude named Jan. And it was, the video's title was going to be Thanksgiving in Prison. And Dave Bitchin03 made me a cool thumbnail, bro, to go along with this video. And I was going to talk about Thanksgiving in prison. This crazy stuff that happened. Because actually, check this out. I had riots 2 years in a row on February 17th. February 7th of this year. February 7th of this year, riots, both of them. And then 2 years in a row, crazy ass stuff on Thanksgiving. Chris from Texas shot me a donation. I'm going to do a burpee. So I had some Thanksgiving stories, bro. And a thumbnail to go along with it. But Thanksgiving was what? 4 days ago now? So I just feel like it's passe, homeboy. You know that word? It's passe. I'm not sure if I could dip back if I could rewind the time and do a Thanksgiving video 5 days past Thanksgiving. I'm not sure. You know what I could do? Maybe I could still tell the stories and just not really focus on the Thanksgiving part of it. Because they're good stories. Talk about this dude named Jan. Everyone liked him. Everyone would make fun of his name, Jan. And he'd just roll with the punches. I would always try to say Janet. I'd be like, Jan, it is almost dinner time. Jan, it looks like it's about 4 o'clock. Jan, it might rain today, huh? That was my get down. If I could say Janet, I felt good. I accomplished something that day. And bro, he tried to come up one day and say his nickname was Jan the Man. And no one was going to go for it, bro. Well, you're not going to take some feminine, little prissy name like Jan and try to turn it into Jan the Man, like you're running something. So we clowned him. Everyone had love for him. And then a dude showed up and wanted to fight him, but he was next door. And he was shooting words over, trying to get people to get Jan. No one wants to get Jan on your behalf. How about we fuck you off? So that was a good story and happened to be on Thanksgiving. Hey, I'm going to cut the stream and let it go, though, because these are our lives. We're past an hour. Nothing but most love and respect. I'm seeing all my homies. Look at Kenneth, been here since day one. Artie Martin, been here since day one. Chrysler Technician, been here since damn near day one. What's the most valuable thing you can have in prison? You can have a guitar with classical guitar strings. You cannot have metal because you're using it for tattooing. You can have boom boxes. You can have TVs. You can even have a flat screen TV, but they're garbage, dude. I had a flat screen, dude. The picture is like, it's no bueno. You can have, yep. Can't defeat me. So that's what's up. More videos. I'm going to be kicking up a lot of dust and letting it rip. I always try to push out gang of videos at the end of the month. And I appreciate you guys if you could do me a solid and watch the ads, por favor. I'm going to cut the string and let it fly. Peace.